I'm Mita Carriman. I'm the CEO and founder of Adventurely, and I am a digital nomad from New York. So my original career path was an attorney in New York City, and it just so happened that I had a client who was a speaker, a professional speaker who was a digital nomad. This was my first exposure in 2013 to what a digital nomad is, and I could see she was getting her work done, she was doing her conferences and her speaking engagements, and she was doing it all around the world from amazing places, traveling and working remotely, and it planted a seed in my head. So what happened was, unfortunately, my parents both got sick and they passed away relatively close to each other. And I spent another year in New York, and I realized that I was ready to experience living in another city. And because I was working for myself, I had my own law practice, I was like, okay, I can take my legal work on the road and start my digital nomad life. I first came to Croatia as a digital nomad in 2018, and I was trying to research countries that weren't as popular with commercial tourism at that time in Europe, and I was hearing a lot of buzz about Croatia, and then I started to look into the different cities. And my first city was actually in Split, and I learned about the palace, and I was falling in love with the architecture, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna try visiting Croatia. And now I'm here back this time in Dubrovnik. Well, I think for digital nomads coming to a country, they should try experiencing nomadism across different cities, just to experience the nuances that each city has to offer, and I've already done Split, so Dubrovnik was next. And I'm so glad I'm here because Dubrovnik offers a serenity, a calmness that is really complementing my work style. I work a lot of hours as a CEO and founder, and it's so important to have that balance and integration of health and wellness, and I feel like I'm receiving that here. It's so quiet and peaceful. I can hear the birds chirping, the little cats that are around the city, and the ocean, the sound of the ocean. So the serenity, the calmness, it's just really adding to my health and wellness while I'm here. The nature surroundings here are dramatic, they're beautiful, they're rustic, and for me they're some of the most pretty in the world. Like, I love waking up. There were 2 orange trees outside of my flat here in Dubrovnik, and you have no idea how happy it made me feel to wake up every morning and look at the orange trees, which, by the way, I was able to pick and eat and use, so definitely that. If you're somebody who likes architecture, like here in Dubrovnik with the walls, and even here in the old town, just walking up and down the steps and just soaking it all in, it just speaks to really regal history, like important history is in all of these streets and every single crevice. So it had a very profound effect. I will be very candid, as a Black woman, person of color who travels, not every destination is the most welcoming, and I am overwhelmingly just very happy with how welcoming Croatians have been to me, how polite everyone has been to me, and it's made me feel really happy to be here the entire time. Well, it's a little funny, but my favorite hobby here to do is eat. The cuisine here, it's fabulous. I'm somebody who's been trying to take a healthier approach to eating, and it's very easy to follow a Mediterranean diet here. Great, fantastic olive oil. Like the olive oil here, I just want to pour in a cup and drink. I think Croatia might have the best olive oil in all of Europe, honestly. It's fragrant, and the taste is absolutely out of this world. The local fish here, I had a tuna steak here that was probably the best tuna steak I've had in my life, and it was just like butter on my fork, just so delicious. The fruits here, everything. If you're a digital nomad trying to think of your next destination, you should come to Dubrovnik if you're seeking serenity, beautiful sunshine, and fantastic food and history. The tip that I would offer to nomads that are coming here is definitely learn a little bit of the language. I'm excited to be taking one of my first Croatian language lessons next week. But definitely know Dobar dan and smile when you say it when you meet locals here.